I think most of you will agree with me that we want financial freedom. After leaving my day job as a professional, I embarked on the road less traveled. I just wanted to move away from being a professional to being an entrepreneur and be the captain of my own life. I'm Linda. Some of you are aware that I was a lawyer and that I worked very, very closely with Nelson Mandela. I have been sharing my experiences and the lessons I learned when I worked with him. What was interesting is that when I left formal employment, I had quality time to look at myself, to reflect, because I was starting a totally new life as an entrepreneur. What I discovered was that my mind needed to be freed because there were certain anxieties and those limiting beliefs that I had taken a plunge at the wrong time or that I was just not ready. However, I would correct myself because I read a lot. I watched videos. I interacted with people who were in the business world, having moved from being professionals. That was very, very enriching. In a nutshell, I became very particular about how I spent my time. People were still phoning me for free advice, something they were used to, wanting to meet with me, wanting to tap my brain, but I became very particular about how I spent my time because time became very, very valuable. I didn't want just to squander it by sharing it with people who did not even appreciate what they were receiving. So, the bottom line is that as I was embarking on earning money in a different way, I decided to focus on how I spent my time and the choices I was making at that time going forward. I love that. I invested in myself. I registered for courses. In particular, I registered and joined Modern Wealthy. And Modern Wealthy, that program led me to Launch You, where I am currently an affiliate. That was exciting because I was investing in myself. What I also learned, it was to appreciate myself from when I woke up in the morning. My mornings became easy, but focused in such a way that I spent the first 30 minutes just being quiet, listening to how I felt that day, watching my thoughts. I would attend to health matters and make sure that instead of just grabbing my mug of coffee, I would hydrate and I would jot down what I wanted to do that day and I would go for a walk or for a jog when the air is still nice and fresh. I just enjoyed and treasured those morning routines that I established. And the good thing is that when I started, the routine did not come easily. And today, I am the first person to peep and check how the weather is because I just love going for walks or just going for a jog. and meeting people. Even if I don't know their names, we already know we greet one another because we are walkers and joggers in the morning. It's beautiful. What has happened to me is that I have freed my mental space. I have freed it so that there are ideas that come. And I even listen to the quiet nudges, the strategies. And that is beautiful because I don't have to be getting into the traffic and driving to work now. The pace is easy, but very nourishing and enriching and inspiring. So that is how I learned to spend time in a manner that has made me very rich, not financially. I'm just saying a life that is expansive, a life that is enjoyable, a life that gives me time just to be quiet and think, and a life that just gives me time to be silent and find messages in the gap when I'm silent. Quality time, I call it. I move on to choices. The choices I now make are totally different from the choices I was making as I was darting from pillar to post and attending to people as a lawyer and a professional, a human rights lawyer for that matter. I have time. I ponder. I look at the choices, and the choices I make now are informed by the values, because even my values have changed. They have become simpler and meaningful and enjoyable, not in a selfish manner. Even that selfishness makes a lot of sense to me because the effortlessness that comes with it is very, very enriching. So here I am. I have quality time now, and I hope you will benefit from this. It's a testimony, it's a sharing, it is my story, and I hope that if you are also on a journey to do something meaningful for yourself, or to leave your formal employment, or to add a side hustle, I do hope that this sharing is going to make you think, and think in such a way that you invest in yourself. You invest in yourself so that whatever decision you take with confidence and conviction. It doesn't stop there. There were challenges, and there will be challenges, by the way, if you also go this route, or you are thinking of going the route to being an entrepreneur. It is not for the faint-hearted, and that is why investing in myself became very, very important, because I did not want to crumble. I did not want to fail. Failure was just not an option because a lot was at stake. So, what did I do? What I did, it was to be honest with myself, to consider how I think, how I feel about matters, and to listen to myself as myself. I did not want to listen to other people who were actually saying, I am very brave to go this route at this 11th hour of my life. For me, I didn't want to listen to that narrative. I didn't want to listen to the noises of doom and gloom with geopolitics and the politics of the day that threatened to swallow our spiritual life. I decided to shut off. No television whatsoever. I just decided to shut off and listen to myself and be guided by the inner voice. Even my gut feelings became sharper. I became very intuitive. So, all I'm saying is that I managed to sail and to be where I am now because the noises out there did not matter. I ignored them. My negative and thoughts of fear, I just let them fly and go by. I embraced the thoughts that were taking me forward, that were encouraging me, that were actually making me feel that I was being renewed every day. And today I call myself the new Linda. And that gives me a feeling of encouragement when I call myself the new Linda. I do hope that you will call yourself the new you as you embark on a journey that I do not know. It's your journey. However, never forget to embrace the new you by observing your thoughts, by not judging yourself, by not taking decisions based on fear, doubt, anxiety, by just listening to your inner self. What happened to me? Because of this journey I am describing, I became so confident in making choices to such an extent that I said to myself, because I am embarking on something new, I am going to be an affiliate marketer, a digital affiliate marketer. I chose that business model and it is working for me. It is opening other opportunities for me and I am not looking back. That is why I am sharing this. It was a journey, it was progression. I celebrated small things every day until I became confident to say, I'm ready. I am choosing digital affiliate marketing so that I promote or sell products and services for brands that have a track record. And today, I'm sharing this with you. I'm encouraging you that all will be well. If you find this video resonating with you, do remember to click the like button, prescribe. I also look forward to hearing your comments and contributions so that I continue to make videos for sharing. After all, we are becoming a big community. Thank you. Thank you for listening.